Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey and today I'm gonna do another how many years of do I have video. Today we're talking about foundations. I've done two previous videos like this before, one on eyeshadow and one on lipsticks, and basically you pull everything out of your collection, punch it into a spreadsheet, and then you calculate how many years of said type of product do you own as a way to sort of justify that you don't need to buy any more product, to kind of go back and appreciate the old product that you might be neglecting, or even cull some of the stuff that might be expired. It's a little collection curation, appreciation, consumerism watch sort of dealio. So without further ado, let's get into my foundations. Currently, I'm sitting at 10 foundations that I plugged into my spreadsheet here. My number one foundation, my HD foundation, my perfect match color is the Estee Double Wear Stay in Place. This is the color 1-in-1 Ivory Nude. I would say I have about half of the bottle left. It is a 1 ounce bottle. The next foundation I have is the Revlon Colorstay. This is in Sand Beige 180 and it's for combination oily skin. Again, it is 1 fluid ounce and I would say I have about a third of the bottle left. You can kind of see. This color is kind of too dark for me. It's more of a summer shade and the bottle is getting a little bit old now. It's coming up on a year, so this one might be one that I need to either push myself to use up or go ahead and just declutter. I feel like I could pan it. Next is this beautiful bottle. This is one I just recently reviewed. This is the Saito Synchro Skin Liquid Foundation. I have the color 2 and neutral 2. Again, it's just a slightly bit dark for me. This one was sent to me from Influenster. I didn't actually pick the color, but it's a decent enough match and it is a beautiful, very lightweight foundation, almost more like a water foundation or serum foundation or something. But look, I chipped the lid trying to get the lid on. Really, really bad packaging. The packaging even says wipe dispenser mouth after each use. That is how crappy the packaging is. I mean, at least it comes with a pump, unlike the Estee Lauder. But again, this is 1 fluid ounce and this is brand new, so I've hardly touched it. Next one, I have the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. I got this on the recommendation of Pixie Woo, just as a nice lightweight foundation. I don't think my skin's good enough to use it. I think it's a little bit too oily, a little bit too light coverage. I'm gonna try to power through using it on my legs. My legs always have those little dots on them, and I feel like it would be a better use than trying to mix it into foundations or something if I did just stick to using it on my body. This is a huge bottle. This is 1.7 fluid ounces. Next, at oldie but a goodie, this is one of my more popular videos that I've done, the Clinique Moisture Surge in the color Light. Again, it's a little bit too dark and maybe a little too pink for me even. It's kind of a strange texture. It's kind of a thicker cream. This one again is really quite old. I probably should be decluttering it soon, but again, I think I only have about a third left, so I could easily power through. This one I do like mixing it into other foundations, especially my more yellow-based foundations, to just kind of get them to more of a neutral state. When I bought it at Shoppers Drug Mart, I didn't see the lighter version, so that is why I ended up with this one. This one is 1.3 fluid ounces. This one, I'm excited for winter to come again. This one is a very light shade, and I feel like in the summer I just get a little bit too dark to wear it. This is the Aqua Petite BB Jelly from Holika. Can't remember what shade I have. They only have 2 shades anyway, so the selection really blows. It is a 40 ml bottle, so again 1.3 fluid ounces, the same amount of product as the Clinique, which is interesting because the Holika looks a lot bigger. This is a super fun foundation. If you've never heard of it, go watch my review on it. It's just a strange texture. A brand new one, and the video for this one's coming up next week. This is the NYX Total Control Drops. Again, a liquid foundation. I have the color Porcelain. This is a 0.43 fluid ounce bottle, so not a huge bottle. Really great color match for me. And I'm interested to know, when I've been wearing it, I've been using 4 drops per side of my face, so about 8 drops total, which seems like a lot to me. This one I think again would be a good one for mixing into the foundations that are slightly too dark for me, which is what I've done today as well. This one is the Sephora Perfect Mist Airbrush Foundation in Fair. This one, I don't know, they say the net weight is 1.8 ounces of foundation. I don't know if you get the full 1.8 ounces of foundation out of it, but I'm gonna run with it and say you probably do. This is a brand new bottle. I actually repurchased it because I used up my previous bottle completely. I really like this stuff. It's really great first thing in the morning before you go to work or something, just throw it on. It's very convenient. I did a really old video on it, but I should do like a proper wear test on it because it's really great, and it really makes me want to try the Dior Air Flash, although I can't justify it yet. Especially now looking at how many foundations I own. And another one that I don't know if it calculated properly, this is the Bare Minerals Original SPF Foundation in Fairly Light N10. This is 0.28 fluid ounces, and I have a feeling that you use a lot less product than you would compared to a normal foundation. So I threw it in anyway, even though it's a powder formulation. We can kind of still get an idea of how much total I have. But I have a feeling this is going to go a lot longer than the calculator is going to give it credit for. And the very last item is this little Fenty Beauty foundation sample. Again, I'm wearing it today mixed in with some NYX color drops. This is a 150, so again, it's slightly too dark for me. I went to Sephora the other day. I wanted to get 110. They didn't have any in stock. I took it as a sign that I don't need to buy more foundations. So I'm going to work instead on using this little guy up and either lightening it with a different foundation, or I have those drops from the Body Shop that will lighten your foundation as well. This little sample is 0.2 fluid ounces, so just about half the size of this guy. This guy alone, according to the calculator, would easily last more than a month. Like today I used like 2 of these little pumps. I don't know what the huge bottle would give you, but it hardly looks like I've touched the sample. So these little deluxe samples, a lot of people knock them, but they do hold a ton of product. And if you like the product, you might as well use it up, right? Alright, so I'm going to say I wear foundation 4 out of 7 days a week. Maybe even only 3.5, but I rounded up to 4. Pause now, guess how many years of foundation I have. Comment down below. Good? Okay, so this is about 5.5 years of foundation. I will insert a giant picture of my full collection here. 5.5 years of foundation. That is a ton of foundation. Again, I did adjust the numbers so that like my Estee bottle or my Revlon foundation, they're only half a bottle or a third of a bottle. Again, I got the numbers for this foundation by a Lotus 60 Pi 77 and the original calculator by Petite K over on Makeup Rehab. If you feel like you need to check yourself into Makeup Rehab, that subreddit is a really great place to kind of motivate you, to kind of introduce you to project planning and really appreciating, loving, and using up your collection instead of just constantly being on the look for new products and buying more stuff to a point where you can't actually use everything up. So I would love to hear your guys' numbers as well. Leave a comment down below. I will post a link to my little calculator here down below. If you see any errors or corrections that need to be made to that calculator, just let me know and we can adjust that. Or if you can improve everything and make like a total collection calculator, girl, I would be all over that. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see new beauty content from me. I post new beauty videos every single day of the week. Thanks a lot to my Patreons for helping to support my channel. If you'd like to help support me, you can check me out over on Patreon. I hope you guys are enjoying all of my Halloween looks. I've been enjoying and loving doing those looks. So if you guys have any comments, ideas, anything, let me know down in the comments down below, and let me know if you'd like to see Doug in a costume as well. Maybe we can think of a costume for him to wear. Alright, with that, I'm done. Bye guys.